Yeah, so there's a long list of indicators of team performance that we can look at. I like to break it down into three key areas. I think that helps kind of keep a focus on where is our target in terms of theme. So kind of reorganize the graph under the three themes you see here. So one of them is, what are the indicators that affect team cohesion, which is really how do these people work together? So if you're newly formed team, as you mentioned, trust and mutual respect don't show up day one, especially if these people don't know each other well, and it's the most important thing. So that can take a lot of time to develop, maybe not enough time for a team that disbands quite quickly, but it's such an important indicator for performance. Same thing for how we communicate together, how we embrace our differences. It's really going to be the mix and the flavor of the team when they get together and how they work together and how they interact and even get along, which is going to be really important. Another one is team effectiveness. This is really, the team objectives. What does this team have to do? You mentioned there can be a team charter, there can be, a specific project we're coming in to work on. That's really important is, do we have the skills and the diversity set around the table to do what we need to do? Or is there a big gap in terms of what we're trying to do and who we have around the table? So, being able to establish those clear goals that tied to what we're here to do, and even flexibility and adaptability as we slowly work towards those objectives is going to be really important from the mix of team members around the table of how do we get where we're trying to go. And the final ingredient, of course, is team leadership. This is the person that's going to be encouraging the right behaviors and supporting the team to achieve their goals. So one of the key indicators of performance for a team, shared vision and purpose. Well, the team leader is the guide for a lot of this. Same for encouraging that continuous learning culture. The person who's leading the team is going to be really facilitating that ideally. And like we said, there's a lot of development for a team and for the team leader that's going to be important to make sure that that's the focus of what the team leader does. And one of the Brandon Hall surveys also mentioned that this is one of the top 3 investment priorities is leadership development. So we see that this is really where a lot of the focus lies because it has such a big impact on the other 2.